This is Boxingtalk8576. I want to do my 2015 boxing matchups that I want to see. First, I want to see a fight that everybody want to see, and that's Manny Pacquiao versus Mayweather. That speaks for itself. I don't talk about that no more. I would like to see Keith Thurman versus Amir Khan. I think that's a good stylistic matchup. Amir Khan is, likes to box, uses jab. He has nice speed. Keith Thurman is a boxer puncher. I would like to see how Keith Thurman does against that style, and then that'd be a good a matchup for Keith Thurman to a good name for Keith Thurman to put his name in the hat, and people stop saying he hasn't fought anyone. Donaire, I would like to see Donaire versus Rigondeaux too. I know a lot of people probably say, why would you want to see that fight? Rigo clearly won, but I would like to see how Donaire do against Rigo the second time around. I would like to see Santa Cruz versus Gilmore Rigondeaux. Santa Cruz is a come-forward fighter, volume puncher. Rigo is a precise power, counter puncher. Really good defense. Really good footwork. So I'd like to see how Santa Cruz do against Rigo. That's an intriguing matchup. Mikey Garcia versus Terrence Crawford. Mikey Garcia hasn't been in the ring in a while. He having that promotional thing. I guess he I guess he's suing Bob Arum or whatever he's going through. But I like to see him and Crawford. Crawford just beat Gamboa. Pretty much dominated the second half of the fight. Knocked him down multiple times. Crawford is on the rise. I would like to see him and Mikey Garcia. They have a background where they fought in the amateurs a couple times. Crawford won, and Mikey Garcia was actually the guy that told Bob Arum to sign Crawford. So I would like to see that fight. Triple G versus Cotto. That's a good fight. Triple G has been tearing through people at 160. Cotto just beat Martinez, which Martinez was recognized as the man at 160. This would be a good matchup. I just think Triple G will, knock him out. Canelo versus Cotto. Now that's a really good fight. I'm thinking that's probably like a 50-50 fight. Canelo likes to box more than come after you. Cotto likes to come after you at times and box. That'll be an intriguing matchup. I would like to see Andre Ward versus Adonis Stevenson. Adonis Stevenson and Ward would be a good matchup at 175. That'll be Ward introduction to 175. I don't think Ward has anything else to prove at 168. Go ahead and go to 175. That's what I want to see. Wilder versus Klitschko. I would like to see Wilder, if he hopefully he gets past Jermaine Stavern, which I got him beating Jermaine Stavern, and then fighting Wilder. He can beat Jermaine Stavern for the 160. For the WBC championship belt, and Klitschko has the other belts. So I would like to see Wilder become the undisputed heavyweight champion. We can have another American heavyweight champion, and we can get this show on the road. Brandon Rios versus Ruslan Provodnikov. That's a action-packed, rock'em sock'em robot type of fight. Friendly fight. Somebody going out on the stretcher. Maybe both of them going out on the stretcher. They both definitely going to the hospital after the fight. But that'll be a very, very, very exciting matchup. Bradley versus Sean Porter will be a really good matchup. They both have kind of that same style, that same dog style. But I got Bradley, probably been the better of the two because Bradley can box too. Bradley can bang and Bradley can box. Porter can box and bang, but I think Bradley can box better than Sean Porter. Broner versus Matisse. That'd be a good matchup. Broner lost against Maidana, similar to the Matisse style. Obviously, have Broner do against Matisse at a lower weight class. And I would like to see Broner versus Maidana too. I would like to see how Broner, come in and see how his game plan will be against Maidana in the second fight. Maidana just had two fights with Mayweather. One was close. Second one Mayweather clearly won. You know, he was running or whatever, doing his running thing. I like to see Hopkins versus David Haye. It won't be for the title, but David Haye is a heavyweight fighter, and Hopkins has said in the past he would like to fight David Haye. I mean, I think that would be an intriguing matchup. David Haye is an explosive puncher. Hopkins is a counter puncher, really good defense, old school. So I like to see that fight. Danny Garcia versus Lamont Peterson will be a good fight at 140. It should happen at 140. Danny Garcia is a recognized champion at 140. Peterson has the IBF championship, and I would like to see that fight. Peterson can box. It's just that Peterson has been lately coming after people since that Khan fight. He's been walking people down, which I don't think is his best interest to always walk fighters down. I think he should go back to boxing and, you know, mixing it up, walking guys down and boxing. Danny Garcia is a really good fighter. You know, he's going through a nice little gauntlet, you know what I'm saying? Fighting guys and knocking off guys, stopping Amir Khan, beating Morales twice, beating Zab Judah. You know, I would like to see that. That'll be a nice fight, nice intriguing fight. I would like to see Demetrius Andrade fight any of the Charlo brothers. I think that'll be a good fight for the young guys coming up, to see who the best of the young guys. I like to see James Kirkland just get in the ring. That would be that'd be a start in itself. He's with 50 Cent right now, and who knows what 50 Cent is doing with this man's career. Just James Kirkland is an exciting fighter when he does fight. Just get back in the ring and we can go from there. Mayweather versus Tim Bradley. You know, two top black fighters fighting. You know, Mayweather he never fights. He hasn't fought a young black fighter in a while. And since he became the cash cow, he hasn't fought a young black fighter. I mean, people say Shane Mosley, but Shane Mosley was older. I would like to see him fight Bradley. Let Bradley get on the spotlight. Let people see how good of a fighter Bradley is. I like to see Pacquiao versus Matisse just for the action in the ring. I mean, that's action packed. I mean, somebody getting knocked out. Somebody getting knocked out under 8. So I would like to see that fight. Peter Quillen versus Martin Murray, or Peter Quillen just stop ducking people. How about Peter Quillen just get in the ring and fight somebody of notoriety? Jesse Vargas, I'm gonna go a little bit younger with this. Jesse Vargas versus Omar Figueroa. Jesse Vargas used to be with Mayweather Promotions, then he went to now he's with Bob Arum. Jesse Vargas has gotten some gift decisions his last couple fights. The last fight that he fought, in my mind, he lost. But Omar Figueroa, I like to see him. He's an action pack coming forward. He won't last that long in the sport with the style he has, but as long as he's here, we're going to enjoy Omar Figueroa. He's a young fighter, like throw a lot of punches. That'll be a really good fight. I would like to see Andre Dirrell finally live up to his potential in 2015. He was in the Super 6 tournament. He got hit by Arthur Abraham after the bell. He went down, was never the same. I would like to see him just get in the ring and fight somebody of notoriety, so we can see just how good he is. I want to see Anthony Dirrell fight someone of notoriety. How about Anthony Dirrell and I want to see Abdel Mares versus Lomachenko. Lomachenko dominated Gary Russell Jr. I thought Gary Russell Jr. was going to do better in that fight. I actually thought Gary Russell Jr. was going to beat him. But I would like to see him and Abdel Mares. He coming back from him getting knocked out. That'll be a good fight. I mean, that'll be a real good, intriguing fight. Mares likes to throw a lot of punches, like to come forward. Lomachenko, he showed that he got a couple dimensions to his game. He's a decorated amateur, a couple gold medals. I would like to see Miguel Vasquez versus Mickey Bay 2. They robbed Miguel Vasquez out of that fight. He beat Mickey Bay. I don't know what was going on with the judging that night, but the judge that scored it I think he scored it 1 109 to 108 to 119 or something like that. Some crazy, ridiculous scorecard. They need to investigate him. He needs to sit down in front of the commission and tell them why he gave these rounds to Mickey Bay, and Miguel Vasquez was a champion. He was the recognized champion. Just let me know what kind of matchups you want to see for 2015. What intriguing matchups what you would like to see. This is Boxing Talk 8576. I'm out.